Hello everyone, my name is Kim Bartell and I'm one of the ELL teachers at Moulton Elementary in Des Moines. Today we're going to talk about language and its importance in the classroom. I am an English language learner or ELL teacher here at Moulton and have worked with students from all over the world to develop their English skills. Teachers who understand the importance of language in the classroom have visual and word-rich classrooms. They adapt their instruction for English language learners, and they understand the cultural, social, and economic value of bilingualism. Students in these classrooms learn to use language effectively to express feelings, present information, ask questions, and respectfully listen to others. They comprehend, interpret, and analyze spoken, written, and nonverbal and visual symbols of language, and they respect their own language skills and the diverse languages of others. Language is an essential part to everyday life and a vital learning resource in the classroom. However, language is complicated. Language is tied strongly to culture. It's connected to a student's identity and the history of cultural groups. Much of our language use is meaningless without its cultural context, so we have to understand that these go together. I'd like to share some basic guidelines for thinking about language in the classroom. First, acknowledge linguistic diversity as a strength. Make accommodations for the learning needs of English language learners. This could include allowing students who speak the same language to work together, giving students opportunities to demonstrate their learning in non-traditional ways, planning for additional vocabulary lessons, adding effective visual and/or video support to lessons, and more. Lastly, encourage students and their families to continue the learning of their native language and seek to communicate with them in that language if at all possible. Students whose parents continue speaking their native language at home are more likely to become bilingual and less likely to lose their first language. This creates a strong personal identity and connection to family, which is important for self-esteem and development. Don't assume all students and parents are literate in their language, but encourage those who are to read to their children in their language if books in their language are easily available. Oral storytelling can also be an effective literacy building skill, so encourage parents to frequently tell made-up or true stories to their children and have conversations together about those stories in their native language. At Moulton and King, there are about 20 languages, if not more, spoken amongst the students and families. Some students even speak or hear adult family members speak more than 2 languages. However, without making a conscious effort to celebrate the importance of knowing more than one language, I've seen many students become embarrassed, not proud of their heritage and languages. I remember one student telling me that she didn't want anyone to know she spoke Somali and hoped her parents never came to school because they didn't speak English well. After working with her for a while and making an effort to change her outlook, she began to realize the importance of her culture in her life and even began to wear a hijab to cover her hair before her parents were going to make her start doing so. I've also heard from a lot of parents that over time their children only want to speak English and start forgetting how to speak their native language well. As you can imagine, communication problems often arise between parents and children when this happens. Children need to learn a balance between the importance of learning English to do well in school and in the workplace, with the importance of maintaining their culture and native language as an important part of their identity. Today, take a few minutes to talk to various students. Ask them about language. Some may be bilingual and have insight about what it was like to learn English. Others may be native English speakers who might talk about things they've learned from bilingual friends or English phrases they learned at school. Ask your cooperating teacher how he or she accounts for language in the classroom. How does your cooperating teacher plan for students who speak English as a second language? How does he or she honor those students' home languages? I know I've left you with more questions and answers today, but enjoy your quest for more information.